everybody, welcome to a session of BarbieRocks. So today what I wanted to do is I pulled out a lot of dolls and I wanted to highlight some of my favorite wedding dresses from the one and only Barbie, who was the most popular fashion doll, especially even with wedding gowns. So what I did was I just pulled from my own collection and a lot of the dresses that I am just in awe of. So let's talk about Barbie and Ken first. Barbie had an off and on relationship with Ken. The question is, did they really get married? Well, it seems to me that they had a romantic 43-year relationship when Ken, which was Ken Carson, who debuted in 1961. So, by the looks of it, Mattel said in 2004 that Barbie and Ken split up. And then in 2006, they rekindled the relationship. So, right here, what I wanted to do was, how did Barbie and Ken meet? Well, Barbie and Ken met when they did their first TV commercial together in 1961. So, there's some fun background facts of Barbie and Ken and their wedding day. So, but let's get started here, and I wanted to highlight some of the dresses. Like, okay, so here, look at this beautiful Barbie. Isn't she adorable? Like, this one here is a wedding gown that I probably thrifted, and I just thought it was so beautiful. It's not one of the Barbie collector dresses, but just a dress that I had found. But I just look how beautiful it looks on Barbie. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so this one here is the wedding. This one here is called the Wedding Day set from 1959 to about 1962, and it's number 972. So let me stand back and show you this beautiful dress. So isn't that a gorgeous dress? So I put the veil on. It's not in the best condition when I thrifted it, but isn't it gorgeous with pearls and her golden handbag? And I think that one is not the original, but there she's got a bouquet of flowers in her hand. Barbie's nails are painted. And this dress, if you manage to get this dress, is gorgeous because look at the lace on that. Look how light and airy and fluffy that is. That is a great dress. Another one of my favorite dresses is this one here. I thrifted, and when I put it on the Barbie, it looks like it's a wedding day dress, but it's got a vintage vibe to it, and it's got like a satin skirt, and there's the lace on that one. And let me highlight some of the dresses here. I love this one. Okay, I'm gonna move this one here, but I want to show you this gorgeous dress right here. This dress here, it's not in the best shape when I thrifted it, but this dress is a clone dress, and it's a British Crown Colony dress, and it was made in Hong Kong, but it almost looks like Solo in the Spotlight, which is right there. So this one here, look how it's tapered with the lace on top and how it flares out just like Solo in the Spotlight. But this is a vintage one from Hong Kong. But this bubble cut looks ravishing in it. It looks just gorgeous. Okay, so that was one of my other favorites. And what I've done was sometimes I've just thrifted the dolls in wedding gowns, which are handmade. And when they're handmade and crocheted, they are gorgeous. And it looks like there's kind of like a comeback with these crocheted dresses. So you can probably thrift those or get them on eBay and sometimes an Etsy shop. But I think they are gorgeous, these dresses. Oh, and someone crocheted that with a little two straps, and look at this one here. Let me hold it up for you. So here's another crocheted one. Isn't that gorgeous? So someone put a lot of tender love and care in their dresses. So wanted just to highlight that for you. Oh, I love this one. This one is one of my favorites. Okay, so there's a vintage necklace, but what I was so excited about was this Barbie one. And this one is the 1980 Happy Birthday Barbie. And she's wearing the original 1980 Barbie Happy Birthday wedding dress. And I also found the plastic flowers to boot. So what a find. And look at the 1980 look on that wedding dress. The lace and how it's got the poofed out sleeves from the era 1980s. Isn't that a gorgeous dress? And it was just long satin on the bottom. So that one was one of my favorites. Some casual ones, like more modern day dresses, were these ones, and they can be seen as wedding dresses. And of course you've got like Orange Blossom, which was for a wedding affair, and that was a very great dress to collect for your collection. Oh, this one, I gotta show you this one. This one here is called this dress was thrifted. Now, it's a new modern day one, but it almost looks like, if you look in the collector called Junior Bridesmaid, number 1934, this is almost pretty similar in the Barbie collection. And look at how delicate this is made with the bottom satin and scallop there. And it almost resembles the one in the collection, the vintage collection. This one is another one of my favorites I want to highlight. Now this one here, I can't remember where I got this, but that veil looks vintage. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. And here she is, and this is a fashion queen. And let's look at the fashion queen's face. And this is, look at her lace top and high neck. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's got a kind of a retro feel to that. So that was another one of my favorites. I love wedding gowns where there is some kind of lace, any type of lace on the wedding gown, along with the skirt. So love that. Let's see here as I pan around. This one is another one of my favorites here. Of course, that's the number. This one here is called Bride's Dream, number 947. It's a gorgeous dress too. If I can show you that one. Any of the Mattel vintage ones are so collectible and gorgeous. How it's tiered there in 1, 2, 3 layers there. And Barbie's holding her bouquet of flowers. Gorgeous. This one here I thrifted. I think this is another clone Hong Kong dress, but look at the way I found it. The bottom's not in the best condition, but this fabric is like to die for. Like, oh my goodness. Look at that vintage lace on this doll. And I think it's a Hong Kong one. But the quality of that, when you put it on the doll, it's got a retro vintage vibe going. Look at that. Look how gorgeous the Julia doll looks in it. If I stand back, isn't that gorgeous? And it came with a satin ribbon around the waist and a satin bow. But I had to take it off because it was in just the worst condition. But I managed to salvage this much of the dress. So here we are. I'm going to show you. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay. Now, let's take a look. Look at this one. This is a newer one. But isn't that gorgeous? The way it scallops and the way it's got this iridescent sparkles right on the dress. It's just gorgeous, and Barbie looks amazing in that. This one is called Sophisticated Lady. If you ever get the ability to put this in your collection, it is gorgeous. It's got a great overcoat, and it's got like filigree lacing trim right on 2 sides of her dress. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. And her satin skirt comes out. So gorgeous. So keep an eye out for that if you want to add that to your collection. Let's see here. Of course, this one here in another video, I thrifted Marie Osmond. And the dress that I thrifted her in looks like a 1970 dress. Still quality dress. I mean, look at it. Look at the cut on that. How it's tiered. and laced up, so that's a great dress. Let me highlight. That is a great dress. This actually is not a wedding dress. It's a gets up and go dress, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful and intricate that is. When you find these lingerie, that almost is just gorgeous. The quality of these vintage gowns. This one here is a Bob Mackie from 2005. This doll here is gorgeous, and look at the gown on her. Like, is that an amazing gown? So much tooling. That's gorgeous. These ones here are really gorgeous. If you just want to put your Barbie in a classy dress, it's got a tight top and the bottom comes out, the tooling. It's great. I think I just bought that on eBay for a few dollars, but it looks gorgeous if you just want to kind of put your doll in a wedding dress. And other ones, let me see here. This one is a gorgeous one here. I want to highlight this one here. This is a wedding day dress. I can't remember what number it was, but look at the iridescent on that lace. Isn't that gorgeous? And there, look at her top. I put gloves on her. This Barbie's still retaining her ring, and here she is. Gorgeous doll. A little bit of static there. And of course, if you ever get a chance to add this one to your collection, she is a 951 senior prom dress. And all the prom dress can actually pass as wedding dresses. They are gorgeous with their tooling. Look at that, the tooling on that one. And there's another one that's similar to that black and white one that I got off eBay, which I love. So I got one in baby blue and I got one in a black, and they just look magnificent. Right in the back, here's another one. Gorgeous. Looks vintagey to me. And then the last one I want to highlight is this gorgeous dress right here. This is a vintage dress, but you can always tell if it's vintage by, look at the lace on her. This is a reproduction Barbie, but look at the lace. Isn't that gorgeous? So how can you not tell that that is a vintage dress? Great satin, comes just below the knee. So a beautiful dress on. So I'm avid fan of any wedding dresses that have lace. I love it, just love it. So hope you guys enjoyed this collection of wedding dresses, and I'm going to scan around and show you all the dolls in their gorgeous dress and what Barbie was going to wear on her wedding day. So come join me. Happy wedding day, Barbie. Bye from BarbieRocks.